Jeffrey Luhnow, the former GM, also disgraced former GM of the Houston Astros. He's suing the Astros, suing Jim Crane, the owner, and the Astros for breach of contract because he says that they fired him without cause. Before we get too deep into this,
you know what I think of this? Is that what you asked?
I want to know what you think of it.
Oh, I think Texas is an at-will employment state. And as long as it doesn't violate the law, you're allowed to be fired for any reason.
There it is.
Sorry, Jeff.
That will not go far.
I don't know anything about the case. I don't know what the grounds would be. I don't know what argument they're presenting, really, other than I know that.
That's so funny. That was the best argument. Basically just put the whole thing in the ground, dead. I mean, it's at-will state. That's so funny.
That's what I had to look up. I was like, wait a minute.
That's too funny. But yeah, I mean, his argument is that he didn't know anything about it, that the previously negotiated punishment for sign stealing using the system, like the specific system and tools that the Astros did, was suspend the manager, suspend the GM, both for 1 year. He got that suspension, and then his argument was that that is a negotiated punishment. Basically that instead of taking away the World Series, suspending a bunch of players, and bringing down his further, I'm going to use fury in quotations because we've seen that Rob Manfred has no fury on the Astros, he would fire, that Jim Crane would fire Luhnow and manager at the time, A.J. Hinch. But as it turns out, Jeffrey Luhnow has no case. Thank you, Brig.
You're welcome. I mean, he might, but he's just going to tie up legal fees.
Yeah. It's just going to cost him a bunch of money. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. Thank you for bringing that to the table.